All right. Now I'm gonna talk about the range. We already talked about this. So, so if you here, let's say range. So this is a method here. Range of 4. So it will give you a list. Okay, it will give you a list. Uh, so it is the list starting from 0 up to 3 here, having 4 many elements. Okay, these consecutive integers, right? So, I mean, if you wish, print range of, let's say, 10, then it will give you, of course, uh, the integers from starting from 0 up to 9 here. All right. Okay. So this is the range. So let me talk about now. Um, let me talk about for loop. So let's say we want to do an operation something like this. For kn range, for kn range, let's say 10. So we put this, okay, with this double dot, and let's say for that, you see that Python automatically gives indented space here, right? So we are inside the for now, for method. So let's say we want print each element in the range 10 to be printed, right? And we compile it now. You see that each element in the range 10, so it is printed. I mean, if you wish, let's say I in range, let's say not in range, maybe if you give a list, okay, let's say a um, a string BCD, right? 1, 2, 3.5, and so on. All right. So for I in this list, okay, again this one, this double dot, and we wish to print it each element in this element, right? So we will print I here, and it will give us the elements in the list one by one. All right. So so for so that's how for loops is working here. Okay. So let's say we want to see the um, we want to see the squares of elements in the range, let's say 10, right? So we want to see uh, their let's say squares. So square is um, so here I have written here j double star 2. It means that it is uh, second power of j. So if I write here 5 here, it means that the fifth power of j. So let us put a two here, and so let us compile it and let's see what happens. So you see that for each element in the range 10, that means the and the lists of in the list of integers starting from 0 up to 10 up to 9. So 0 squared is 0, 1 0 1 and 1 4 9, so it goes on like this, and the last element is 81, which is the square root of 9. All right, so if you wish, let us change this to be, let's say, 3. So it will give us the third power of j's, where j's is in the range 10, right? So you see that now the third powers of the integers starting from 0 up to 9, right? So this is how for works, all right? This is how for works here. So um, let us try to now try to so if you write something in Python starting with this symbol here, okay, then it will not read it. All right, it will not, so if you write something here, it will not read it. It will give you no error. All right, so but we usually use this to comment. So Now we will uh, try to find the sum of numbers uh, numbers in a given list, right? In a given list. So now, so how to sum? So suppose that um, suppose L, the list L, let's say it contains let's say 10, 12, 5, 7, 23. All right. So suppose that we want to sum them. All right. We simply, of course, we may write it down like um, L0 plus L1. So plus. So this is the zeroth element of the list. We add the first in this element of the list. So we may, one by one we can do it. All right, we can do this. So there are 5 main elements here. So there will be the last element of the list, which is indexed by 4. So now um, let us Python. All right, so let us print this. So this addition. All right, so let us check if it's true. Yes, it's true. 34, and yes, good. So you see that we added all the numbers in the given list L here.